Dude, how the hell can you be so conservative? It's 3rd and 13. He's going deep. Hey, don't fuck up!
Don't.
Okay.
They're in field goal
No
range.
flag. They are in field goal range.
They're gonna kick the field goal. I know they are.
27-24. Tennessee has not taken the lead at all in this game. We were up 24-7 at the end of the first half. Now it's
27-7. Yeah, you're right.
Was it? No. Because we scored.
Yeah, because after the first half play with the first defensive play, they stopped them.
I forgot.
Then we got a field goal the next offensive drive, and we haven't scored since.
46-yard field goal by Stephen Gostkowski. Fucking miss it.
Oh my god.
He missed it! Holy shit! He missed it!
No way!
He fucking missed it!
No fucking way. Are you serious?
He fucking missed it! Dog.
He fucking missed it. Whew. He fucking missed it.
Holy shit.
He fucking missed it.
6-0.
He fucking missed it.
Don't feel like it, but 6-0.
Dude, what the hell?
He missed it.
He freaking missed it.
He fucking missed it. I am in shock. I still am.
I have a loss for words if I'm going to be real with you.
Stephen Gostkowski missed the game tying field goal.
You know, he had issues earlier in the season, specifically week 1. He's been good ever since. And boy, the old Gostkowski for week 1 came out when the Steelers specifically needed the most.
Steelers are 6-0.
Steelers are 6-0. We are the only undefeated team in the AFC. How long that remains is yet to be determined, but we are, right now, the only undefeated team in the AFC for the NFL, which feels good.
It does, but the Steelers barely walk away with a win.
Yeah, it would not be a Steelers game if it didn't end this way. There's no way the Steelers can just play so great and consistent throughout all 60 minutes. We were hoping that was the case.
Yeah, but this is a prototypical usual Steelers game in which I think all Steelers fans should really be used to. But
we should be used to it.
But every time it happens, we get so freaking tired of it happening.
We get so frustrated, so like the nerves go up. You know what I mean?
The heart, your heart's racing and everything, man.
Your blood pressure rises.
I swear to God,
goes to the roof.
Only the Steelers. Only the Steelers will do this to any fan in the NFL.
Well, except the Falcons. But
well, yeah,
but
you do make a good point there. But we are the only undefeated team in the AFC. We are 6-0. We barely walk away with a win.
And give Tennessee their first loss. I'll give credit to Tennessee, man. They came the ball, specifically in the second half.
Yeah, they definitely adjusted on offense and defense. They came the ball. They go to show how talented and very good of a team they have.
Yeah,
they're definitely playoff caliber.
They are a comeback team, as they've shown all year. They almost did it again this week. Thankfully, Gostkowski missed that field goal and still was able to walk out with their 6th victory of the season, heading into Baltimore next week. But let's just get right into the game. The first half was just phenomenal on the Steelers' part. We played absolutely phenomenal. Exactly what you could wish for. Exactly what you couldn't ask for a better first half. The offense came out blazing, came out hot. We got our first opening drive touchdown in 23 games.
Getting back to when we beat New England at home.
Yeah.
Back in 2018, I think it was.
Yeah, I believe you are correct. But we got our first opening drive touchdown in 23 games, and we came out hot in that drive, drained a lot of time off the clock, spread the ball around greatly. Ben looked good. Connor looked good, as he did pretty much the entire game.
Oh, yeah.
And then the next drive, we scored again when Benny Snell got a touchdown with Henry Mondeau, who was just brought up from the practice squad because of Devin Bush's injury. He came up from the practice squad and was put in at fullback. He's a defensive end.
He's a defensive lineman, pretty much.
Which I like to see, because that's the creativity that this offense lacks.
Oh, yeah.
Now, unfortunately, that creativity was not present the entire game. We ran the same formation, shotgun draws, the same stuff you would see from Randy Fickner all game, screens on 2nd and longs and 3rd and longs and stuff like that. You know, I'm not saying that they didn't work most of the time, because it kind of did, actually. You know, there were some great 3rd and long conversions that the Titans allowed that were given to Juju and Ebron, like 3rd and 13s, 3rd and 16s, and stuff like that, which was great. But it's just, Some of the play calling is still very questionable on Fickner's part, in my opinion. It's just the same song and dance every week.
It definitely is.
And then that was the case in the second half where we got incredibly conservative.
Yeah, and before we actually get into the second half, I want to talk about Ben's first interception because he threw 3 in this game. His first interception was very, very odd and questionable.
Yes.
I don't know. I can get being aggressive, and I like that. I like the Steelers being aggressive. But Tennessee did a stupid, ridiculous fake punt in their territory. And
I don't think it was a fake punt. It was just more of a botched snap.
Or something like that. Anyway, they were pretty much handing us points. At least a free field goal. We came out there getting nothing.
Yeah, Ben threw it deep to Deontay Johnson, of all people, who in himself had a good game. He had 2 touchdowns, 9 receptions for 80 yards. He did get injured in this game, walked out on the field on his own. I think he limped a little bit. I don't know the extent of that injury. Hopefully it's not as severe because he just came back.
Yeah.
And now he's injured again. It's a shame because he's so talented.
I think this is his 3rd injury this season thus far.
He's so talented. He can do so much. He provides a lot for this offense when he's not dropping passes or slipping on his routes and there's miscommunication between him and Ben and stuff like that. He has great flashes. Mm-hmm. He just also can't stay on the field, at least this season.
No, Johnson is one of those hot and cold players on this team, and we need to see more hot than cold from him.
Yes.
The talent that he possesses, we need to see it.
Absolutely, but nonetheless, Ben threw it to Deontay and not Claypool when he was trying to get more points before the end of the first half and was picked off.
Yeah.
And then that same decision-making just continued in the second half. Like his last interception, which almost cost the Steelers the game, he threw it to Juju. There were 3 Titans around him. Why are you throwing it to Juju, who, 1, can't catch passes in double coverage, and there's 3 defenders right around him?
Exactly.
So I just don't understand his decision-making right there.
They literally went all out for a pass play. Because originally, Claypool was apparently short. It looked like he had a first down, but they called him short. But that was called back because the Steelers had a offensive pass interference.
Right.
So instead of going short, getting a little bit closer to, if anything, a field goal to get some points on the board.
Well, for that specific drive, I would have scored.
Well, they could have, but the penalty happened.
Right.
And I get them being aggressive, but it was 3rd and long, and you don't want to risk, having the clock stop at the moment, have the clock stop or risking a turnover, which Ben has already done 2 of those in this game. They do that, and again, I get them being aggressive, but that was just dumb. Especially Juju being the only one in the end zone at the time.
Well, specifically, Ben's decision-making was dumb. I don't know why you throw it to Juju there.
That's what I'm saying.
I get trying to get the first down, but throwing it to Juju specifically, who had 9 receptions for 85 yards, one of his better games lately. He played hard today. I'll give him that. Juju's really, really came to step up today. But I just don't understand that decision-making on Ben. His second interception, which was tipped and then caught by, I forget who it was. I think it was a defensive lineman or a linebacker.
Which is an understandable interception.
Yeah,
those things happen.
Those are common.
But the 2 other interceptions were very questionable and dumb on Ben's part.
Yes, they were.
They should never been thrown.
No, I just don't understand it.
Like, those 2 throws that Ben did should have came out as field goals, if anything.
Or yeah, definitely. Or at least the first one. I get what they're trying to accomplish with his 3rd and final pick, but I don't know why he targeted Juju. I don't even know why he tried to target the end zone specifically. Yeah. There's still time on the clock. Just get the first down. Get a new set of downs. Reset there. I don't know. The second half, the offense was incredibly conservative. The first half, they were great. They were going downfield. They were spreading the ball around. They were draining down the clock. Connor looked good. He had 80 yards altogether rushing. He had 60 in the first half, but he only got 22 in the second half. We didn't really give him the ball much in the second half, which I didn't like because I was saying it even at halftime. Just drain the clock, secure the fucking victory. Because I feared, as a Steelers fan, you always fear this. Or even as a football fan overall, you always fear that your team's going to get conservative in the second half and have your opponent come back, which pretty much happened here. I was thinking to myself, dude, just drain the clock, continue to give it to Connor because he's balling. He had over almost 85 total yards of offense in the first half alone. Continue to give him the ball.
And they didn't.
Drain the clock. And with that territory comes the defense getting tired for Tennessee, and then more than likely you score some points out of it.
Yeah.
Drain the fucking clock.
They had a good game plan.
We did not do that whatsoever.
They had a good game plan in the first half, but after they pretty much blew out the Titans initially in the first half, they just pretty much slept on them. They're not going to come back.
It was night and day with the first and second half, and even with the defense. However, I will give defense credit, man. They shut down Derrick Henry. He only had 75 rushing yards. I think that is the most that a running back has secured on us all year, but 75 for Derrick Henry, who just came off 200-plus yards last week, that's pretty stellar. He only had 3.8 yards a carry.
He did.
So good job shutting down Henry, man. They allowed some big plays, of course, to A.J. Brown. Minka fucked up. He missed his angle. If he would have fixed that, then that probably would have been a first down, but definitely not a touchdown, honestly, in my opinion.
Although Vince Williams could have made a play there.
Yeah, definitely.
He definitely could. I don't know
it's
what
not
Vince
all
Williams
on
was
Minka.
doing.
No. But one play that was definitely fucked up on Minka's part was a holding penalty. I think it was a holding penalty on a 4th and goal.
Yeah, on Jonnu Smith.
Why?
When the Titans didn't convert. They didn't convert on that one.
No.
The receiver dropped it in the end zone. And Minka ends up costing us there.
Yeah, giving them a new set of downs, and Derrick Henry jumps over the line of scrimmage.
And gets in the end zone, gives them their last touchdown.
Yeah, so it's just shit like that, man. The defense definitely had some missed parts, but I think some of that was just pressure and weight on the shoulders on the defense because of the offense.
Yeah, the offense was not doing what they were supposed to do.
They were not helping whatsoever.
Whatever they did in the first half, I can't understand. They didn't even do half in the second.
No, they didn't even do a third of what they did in the first half and the second half. It's like they fell asleep.
They did. They slept on the competition.
And nor did they wake up one bit. The defense was trying to do all they could. They shut down Henry. Coverage was a little suspect.
I think the secondary is still suspect.
They were, yeah, definitely. They were pressuring Tannehill, getting to him and everything. There were several chances that we had to actually get a few interceptions or turnovers.
Yeah, from
this game.
From my count, there were 3 opportunities we could have had an interception. It was early in the game when Cameron Sutton dropped an interception. Then there was one on Minka, in which I think Adam Humphries actually caught it when it was bobbling in the air.
Yeah, off the ricochet.
And one was actually Terrell Edmonds.
Who actually is looking good, by the way.
Yes, all jokes aside on Edmonds, because you know how we feel about Edmonds. Edmonds has been playing very good thus far this season.
Yeah, definitely. But there were several chances. I lost count of how many chances we should have had a turnover. Honestly, this game should have been a blowout. If this offense would continue what they did in the first half and the second half and kept the fucking pressure coming and not hit the brakes, this could have been a fucking blowout. We could have made a statement fucking victory. And now seeing what the Titans did in the second half, now our team, although 6-0 and undefeated, still looks kind of suspect.
Oh, it definitely is.
So in the first half, we were feeling great. You know, oh, what's the excuses now? Oh, you guys always say that we had a horrible schedule.
Yeah, we schedule. You haven't faced anybody.
Exactly.
You guys aren't real competition. We were looking good. We were feeling good in the first half. Second half, my God.
In a matter of literally 1 hour, the mood changed. It would not be a Steelers game if that wasn't the case.
Seriously.
But nonetheless, man, we are 6-0. Only undefeated team in the AFC. I know we keep saying it, but it sounds good. You know, we don't get to say it often. Not many teams get to say it often. But although this team did look a little suspect, specifically the offense, they fell asleep in the second half. Is a little suspect there, but not many teams can say that we are the only undefeated team in the AFC. Not the Chiefs, not the Ravens, and now not the Tennessee Titans. It is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
It don't feel like it after this game.
It definitely don't. There's a few times this season where it don't feel like we are undefeated because there are times where we let the competition come back in the second half and we barely walk out with a victory, like the Eagles game, like the Broncos game, and now the Tennessee game. So we got to start playing consistent and stop with this conservative bullshit because it's just, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Why do you got to continuously hit the brakes? Keep the fucking pressure coming. Pedal to the metal.
Exactly.
Fucking stop a mud hole in them. Like, what the fuck? I just don't understand it. But we got the victory. Steven Gostkowski missed the field goal. We walk out with a W, man. We have a tough challenge. Next week, AFC North rival, the Baltimore Ravens at Baltimore, who are coming off a bye, by the way. So, if I'm going to be honest, if there's one team that could potentially give us our first loss of the season, it is the Baltimore Ravens. I'm not saying we are going to lose next week. I obviously hope we don't. But I'm saying they very well could.
It ain't going to be easy. No,
we'll
the Ravens.
We'll see what happens, man. But we got the Ravens next week.
We are 6-0.
It's good.
Time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. But, you know, we got to look over the film, look over the footage, and see what the heck we got to fix.
Seriously.
There's some stuff we need to fix.
It's good to get the victory. It's good to get the win. It was a sloppy second half, no doubt. Very sloppy second half. But hopefully we can just adjust and be a little more consistent next week heading into Baltimore. Our second straight road game.
Yeah.
On a long stretch of road games. So we'll see what happens, man. But let us know you guys' thoughts down below, man. Gostkowski missed the field goal. We are the only undefeated team in the AFC. Potentially, if Arizona wins tonight on Sunday Night Football, we could be the only undefeated team in the entire league. Maybe.
Imagine that.
We'll see what happens, man. But
6-0.
let us know you guys' thoughts down below, man. Great to get the victory. A little sloppy, but I'll take it, man. A win is a win.
Yes, it is.
We are the only undefeated team in the AFC. Knocked the Titans off their high horse. And Gostkowski, man, thank you for missing that damn field goal because this would be in a totally different review if you made that field goal. So I'm just going to put that out there. But let's wave those towels, man. 6-0, baby. Here we go, man. Let's go Steelers.
Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Peace!